with the freaking 1v1ing. I'm just gonna quit this game all in general because it's fast-paced. Yeah, you see, it's fast-paced already just makes me lag, and I can't really stream this game, nor can I record it. So I'm just gonna lay off this game completely. So Fortnite's pretty much out of the question, which is the main game, which is why what made me want to get a YouTube. Well, not want to maybe want to. Just made me actually want to start making content and believing that I can actually do something good. But realizing that I cannot make content because my internet is trash, can't really do anything. So I'm just gonna basically just show a compilation of the maps I made. If you want to see more further description of them, you can go check out Lil Young's channel that I hopefully will be linking in the, just linking in the comments below. The first one is SCP Foundation, which is basically, it's supposed to be a response to, like, if you guys ever heard of SCP Foundation or SCP Contain Me Breach, there, if you can search it up on YouTube. One has over I believe 2,000 likes, and this is basically my version of the SCP, I guess you could say Foundation. One second, I'm just gonna check that I got the title right of, I'm just gonna put them this map separately on a different channel so I can actually link it. Basically, what you're gonna have here is you have. Frick, sorry, I'm lagging really bad. I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna start the game. I'm just gonna walk around because it's a pretty, I guess you could say, big facility. I put these gates here. This is supposed to be insurgency. I put these here basically to just so people don't come over here and get guns, because sometimes the guns don't spawn like they're intended to. If you come over here, actually, speaking about that, before I even go, this is going to be the cafeteria, but before I even go, I added a nuke. This is going to be another elevator that will lead up. Basically, more of going by the newer version of the SCP Foundation. I'm basically going by the newer version instead of the old version, also multiplayer version. This map was made before triggers, so that's why I use this, because this was made before triggers were a thing, so go easy on that. I know it's sort of barbaric to make a map with using, just music notes or music sequencers, whatever you want to call them, or whatever you do call them. If we run over here, only if I actually added, yes, I added playable SCPs and non-playable SCPs, such as, playable SCPs are going to be SCP, I think, no, not 87, SCP 106, and etc. Non-playable SCPs that have been made so far are SCP 513, which is, the bell. If you want more information on that, you can actually search it up on the internet, which is basically a sort of thing is that it rings so loud, I guess it pops. I don't even want to explain it right now. Another non-playable SCP is SCP-012, or SCP-12, which is, just this sheet music, which is what it's supposed to be. And I have my friend Little Veggie, or Arcade Fire Guy. If you want to check out his YouTube channel, you can. I'll add Lil Young and SCP and Little Veggie inside the comments. Hopefully I can. If I do or don't. Another non-playable SCP character is going to be SCP-087, which is basically, the infinite staircase. I've also added a monster at the bottom that will basically one-shot you. I mean, it's not necessarily like a cool SCP. It's more of a one-time scare thing because you don't really expect it. It just takes that. That's basically what it
does. Yep.
What's up, Little Veggie? Y'all guys can visit Little Veggie's channel, Cade Fire Guy. If you look at my last stream where I got pissed off, yeah, that stream. He's streaming currently right now. Okay, this part is not fixed yet. It's just supposed to be bathrooms. D class is over here, which is where they will spawn, which is over here in these rooms. But for some reason, this room's broken. Cause look, I don't know what's happening here. It's just glitched. Because those doors are not supposed to be there.
Are you gonna join my 1v1 match?
No, not right now. Okay, now moving on to the playable SCPs, we're gonna have, okay, I'm gonna meet you really quick. KK? Actually, no, I'm not gonna meet you. Going on to playable SCPs, we have SCP-682 Object Class Keter, which is supposed to be the big, hard to destroy reptile. You're gonna spawn in there, and you can jump out through there and land right here. Another playable SCP would be SCP 180th. I forgot what it is. 108. I don't know. I forgot what it was. SCP 78 Object Class Euclid. I had to put that there because that's where he's gonna spawn. He can get the speed boost, which is gonna be right here. That's why I added it bigger, so people can't run over here and get the speed boost. So yeah, he just spawns here. And yes, I tried to make an accurate, I guess you could say, depiction of what the room is. I tried to, but I don't know. It's up to you guys to decide whether I did a good job or not. I haven't finished furnishing everything, so it's still incomplete. Most of my maps are incomplete, so yeah. Before we move on, this is gonna be the guards room where the guards would spawn, but haven't really decided on what I want to do there. The reason why I did that, why I put a gate there, is because I didn't want, people to go in there and grab a gun as well, because that's what SCPs were doing. Because, I don't know, it's more of a role play than anything else. This is supposed to be a room from the online, and I see that part of it was destroyed. Oh, okay. See, some of it was destroyed. This is supposed to be one of the rooms in the online game, I believe. I don't know. Basically, I just picked pieces from Oompaville's videos, basically. I don't really play SCP myself. I just watch it and try to build it, basically. So most of this is very, very, very inaccurate, and I apologize. This is, I think, SCP-108's room, right here. Now, I didn't really see a visual of his containment, so I built my own depiction of it. SCP-106, Object Class Keter. This was my own depiction of what his containment was. Not that whole rocket thing, that was just supposed to be a levitating thing. And yes, he can break through the walls. This is a playable character. He can actually break through the walls. Basically what it was, like, he was hovering magnetically, I guess. I forgot how he was contained, because it's been a while since I actually done anything like that. So yeah, as I said, most of this isn't furnished. There's gonna actually be a second floor to the facility, which is why I'm gonna add more elevator shafts, so you can actually go through them. Okay, now finally, of course, we have the basement. Since you do not want to go across all the way back to the facility if you die, you don't want to go all the way back over there just to deactivate the bomb. But if you go inside the basement, you take damage, as you can see. Now, you're not supposed to be going into the basement without releasing the gas. So, as you may know, if this room somewhat looks familiar to you, this is my own depiction of that room, the room that's supposed to get rid of the gas. If you come over here and you whack now remember, this was before triggers, so go easy on me with that. This was before triggers, so I had to do barbaric stuff, caveman times. Wait for it. And once it makes that noise, that means that the room at the bottom is now safe to go into. And basically, everything is basically sound oriented. If you can hear the thumps in the background, that's actually for SCP-187. That basically is blinking, basically, is what it's supposed to simulate. So you know when you can move and when you can't move, because it's overpowered for, like, just to be sight-related, sight-based, his weakness. If you go inside of this room, this is the decoding room, which this room has nothing to do with the actual game. I still need to delete this, but this has nothing to do with the actual game. This is just something that I added because I don't want people running across the facility just to, deactivate the map. So once it's decoding, it will make that noise. And once it's done wait, actually, I'm going to continue doing this. So once it's finished decoding, okay, we don't have enough time because the match is about to end, but once it's done, it will make a ding sound. That means that it's finished decoding, and that the insurgents has to restart the nuke. Remember, I'm not familiar with the game either because I myself do not play the game. But yeah, that's pretty much most of my SCP Foundation. Not all of it, but most of it. I'm still continuing to build it. I'm still building it still. So yeah, thanks for watching. Benny Boy out. See you in the next episode.